The Executor drifted through the cold black of deep space. Inside his private chamber, Darth Vader sat alone. The pod hissed open, the mask came down, and for a brief moment, the scarred face of Anakin Skywalker breathed without help. That was when the signal came through. It was not meant for him. A coded Imperial transmission, slipping through a channel only the Emperor used. A mistake, a glitch, or perhaps the will of the Force itself. Vader leaned forward. He listened. The voice was unmistakable. Cold, patient, cruel. It was Palpatine. The boy grows stronger every day, the Emperor said. Skywalker est son. Untouched, unbroken. He will be everything Vader was and more. Vader's hand froze above the console. The armor is failing. The body is weak. Vader has served his purpose. When the son kneels before me, the father will be discarded. A long silence followed. Only the sound of mechanical breathing filled the room. Inside the suit, something shifted. Something old. Something buried under 20 years of ash and rage. A heartbeat that should have died on Mustafar began to pound again. Luke, his son, the Emperor wanted to take him, to twist him, to wear his face like a new cloak. Vader's gloved fist slowly closed. The metal groaned under the pressure. Across the chamber, a steel panel bent inward, crushed by an invisible hand. The mask lowered back into place. The breathing returned. Steady, heavy, final. But the man inside was no longer the same. The Sith Lord had a new enemy now, and his name was Sidious. The chamber was silent, but inside the suit, a war had begun. Vader stood motionless. His breathing came faster now, sharper, heavier. The force around him twisted, dark, wild, unstable. The Emperor's words played again in his mind. The father will be discarded. Something cracked. Not the floor, not the walls. Something deeper, something inside him. For 20 long years, he had been a machine, a weapon, a shadow without a soul. Anakin Skywalker had died on the black sands of Mustafar, or so he believed, but now he could feel it. A heartbeat, faint, distant, alive. He remembered Padmé's face, the warmth of her hand, the pain of losing her. He had buried that memory under fire and steel. He had let the Sith burn it away. But this was different. This was Luke, his son, his blood, the last piece of him left in the galaxy. And Sidious wanted to take him. Vader's helmet tilted upward. A low, mechanical growl escaped the vocoder. His fists trembled, not with fear, but with something older, something human. My son, he whispered. The voice was deeper than usual, slower, almost broken. The lights in the chamber flickered. The force pulsed around him like a living storm. Datapads cracked. Glass shattered. A nearby trooper outside the door dropped to his knees, gasping for air. Vader did not notice. He was somewhere else now, somewhere far away, standing on Tatooine, a boy with sand in his hair, a mother's smile, a future stolen. The Sith had taken everything from him. They would not take his son. Slowly, Vader turned toward the chamber door. The red glow of his saber hummed to life in his hand. The hunt had begun. Vader did not wait for orders. He did not file a report. He did not request leave. He simply walked off the bridge of the Executor and disappeared. The TIE Advance screamed out of the hangar bay before anyone could stop him. The stars stretched. The hyperdrive engaged. And the Dark Lord vanished into the outer rim. He knew the truth now. Sidious had already sent his hunters. Across the galaxy, the Inquisitors were moving. Black robes, red blades, loyal to the Emperor and the Emperor alone. Their orders were simple. Find the boy. Bring him in. Alive. Vader had to reach Luke first. His first stop was a smuggler's port on Nar Shaddaa. 2 Inquisitors waited there, hunting a lead. They never even drew their sabers. Vader's blade tore through the smoke before they could speak. Bodies hit the floor. The force went quiet. Next, a frozen world on the edge of wild space. A sister Inquisitor stood ready, smirking behind her hood. You're too late, Lord Vader, she hissed. The Emperor already knows. Her words ended in a single, clean stroke. System after system, world after world. Vader moved like a storm in black armor. Every hunter the Emperor sent died before they could send a message back. But Sidious was patient and cunning. On Coruscant, deep inside his throne room, the Emperor watched a hollow map slowly fill with red dots, each one a fallen agent. His withered fingers tapped the armrest. A thin smile crept across his face. "So, the dog has slipped its leash," he whispered. "Then let us see where it runs." He turned to the shadows behind him. "Send the seventh sister, and follow Vader. He will lead us right to the boy." The trap was already closing. The TIE advance cut through the green clouds of Dagobah. It crashed into the swamp with a hiss of steam. Vines snapped, birds scattered, and from the wreckage stepped Darth Vader. The trees seemed to lean away from him. The Force here was old, deep, watching. He marched through the mud, saber off but ready. He could feel it now, a presence he had not touched in over 20 years. Small, wise, familiar. Yoda. The Sith Lord pushed through the last curtain of vines and stopped. There, beside a tiny hut of stone and moss, stood the ancient Jedi Master, leaning on his stick, calm, waiting, as if he had known Vader would come. For a long moment, neither spoke. Then Yoda's eyes narrowed, not with fear, with something else, something deeper. The old master whispered. "Changed you have." Vader's hand drifted away from his saber hilt. His breathing slowed. "Where is he?" Vader said. The voice was low, heavy, almost pleading. "Where's my son?" Yoda's ears twitched. His eyes widened just slightly. He had felt the dark side for so many years inside this man. Cold, endless, unbreakable. But now, something else was there. A crack, a whisper, a flicker of light buried under the black armor. Hesitation. "The Emperor knows," Vader said. "He plans to take Luke, to replace me. I will not allow it." Yoda stared up at the towering shadow before him. He had seen many things in 900 years. But this he had not foreseen. A Sith Lord, afraid for his son. The little master closed his eyes. He reached out with the Force. And for the first time in 20 years, he felt Anakin Skywalker, still alive. The forest was quiet. Too quiet. Luke Skywalker stepped out from the shadows of the tall Endor trees. His green lightsaber clipped to his belt. He had come alone. No reves, no Jedi tricks. Just a son, walking toward his father. Across the clearing stood Darth Vader. But something was wrong. Vader did not draw his blade. He did not speak in threats. The tall black figure simply stood there, breathing slow, watching. Then, to Luke's shock, Vader sank to one knee. The sound of armor hitting the forest floor echoed through the trees. "Father," Luke whispered, stepping closer. His hand hovered near his weapon, but he did not draw it. Vader's mask tilted up. His voice came out broken, raw, almost human. "Luke, listen to me. While there is still time." Luke froze. "The Emperor," Vader rasped. "He does not want a new apprentice. He wants a new body. He means to wear your face, to live forever inside you." Luke's blood ran cold. The force around him trembled, dark and heavy, like a warning bell deep in his chest. "That's impossible," Luke breathed. "Is Sith magic, ancient, forbidden. Vader's fist tightened. He has been preparing this ritual since the day you were born. I was only the placeholder, the guard dog, until you were ready." Luke shook his head, stepping back. "Why tell me this now?" Vader looked up, and for the first time, Luke felt fear behind that black mask. Not anger, not hate, fear. "Because I am a dead man either way," Vader whispered. "Help me end him, my son, before he ends us both." Thunder rolled above the Death Star in the sky. The Emperor was already waiting. And so, the galaxy held its breath, for the throne room was no longer a trap for the son. It was about to become a tomb for the Master. Luke stared down at the kneeling figure of his father. His heart pounded. His mind raced. Every Jedi lesson screamed at him to walk away, to strike him down, to never trust a Sith. But this was not just a Sith. This was Anakin Skywalker. Luke took a slow breath. The forest wind moved through the trees, soft and warm, like the Force itself was listening. "I'll help you," Luke said quietly. "But I have one condition." Vader's mask lifted. "Name it." "Leia," Luke said. "My sister, and a rebellion. They live. No bombing runs. No Star Destroyers. No troopers chasing them through the stars. You call off the fleet, or there's no deal. For a long moment, Vader did not move. Then, slowly, the Dark Lord rose to his feet. "You ask much, my son," he rasped. "The Emperor watches every move I make, every order, every breath." "Then lie to him," Luke said. "You've been lying to yourself for 20 years. One more should be easy." The words cut deep. Vader's hand clenched into a fist, then loosened. "Agreed," he said at last. "The fleet will stand down. I will give the order myself and blame it on rebel sabotage." Luke nodded once. "Then we have a pact." "A pact?" Vader echoed. The word felt strange in his throat. Foreign. Almost human. He looked at his son. Really looked. And for the first time in 2 decades, the force around him did not feel like fire. It felt like warmth. "Come," Vader said. "The Emperor expects us both. If he senses doubt, we are finished before we begin." Luke clipped his lightsaber tight to his belt. 2 Skywalkers walked toward the shuttle side by side. The galaxy did not know it yet, but the rules had just changed. High above Endor, the Death Star glowed like a second moon, and inside its throne room, the Emperor smiled. He could feel them coming, and he believed he had already won. The shuttle landed softly inside the Death Star's docking bay. Luke walked beside Vader, hands cuffed, but the cuffs were fake. A simple trick, a lie sold to the stormtroopers watching them pass. Nobody questioned it. Nobody dared. The elevator climbed slowly toward the top of the battle station. Luke could feel the cold pressure of the dark side growing stronger with every floor. It pressed on his chest like a heavy stone. "He is waiting," Vader rasped. "I know," Luke said quietly. "I can feel him." The doors opened. The throne room stretched before them, long, dark, and silent. Stars burned outside the huge window. And there, on the throne, sat Emperor Palpatine, hooded, smiling, patient as a spider. "Welcome, young Skywalker," the Emperor said softly. "I've been expecting you." Luke stepped forward. Vader walked 1 pace behind him, the perfect picture of a loyal Dark Lord. The cuffs slipped from Luke's wrists and clattered to the floor. Palpatine chuckled. The cuffs were a clever touch, Lord Vader. Very clever indeed." Vader did not answer. The Emperor's yellow eyes shifted between them, slow and amused. "Now," he hissed, "we begin. Strike him down, young Skywalker. Take your father's place by my side. Become the vessel I have prepared you to be." Luke's hand moved to his belt, but he did not draw the saber. Instead, he stepped sideways and stood beside Vader, shoulder to shoulder. Father and son. For 1 heartbeat, Palpatine's smile cracked. "What is this?" he whispered. Luke spoke clearly. "It's over, Emperor. We know what you planned. The body, the ritual, all of it." Palpatine's face twisted. The mask of the kind old man fell away, and underneath was only hate. "You ungrateful, traitorous worm." 2 lightsabers ignited at the same time. 1 green, 1 red. They moved as one. Vader charged left. Luke charged right. Palpatine leapt from his throne with a screech, his own red blade flashing into his hand. Sparks flew. The dark side roared like a storm. But the Emperor was old, and he was outnumbered. Vader's blade came down hard, smashing into Palpatine's saber. Luke struck from the other side, fast and clean. The Emperor blocked one, then the other, then jumped back, snarling. "You think 2 blades can stop me?" Palpatine hissed. "I am the Senate. I am the dark side itself." He raised his bony hands, and blue lightning exploded from his fingers. It hit Luke first. The young Jedi screamed, falling to 1 knee. The pain was unlike anything he had ever known. Every nerve on fire, every bone shaking. "Father!" Luke cried. Vader stepped between them. The lightning slammed into his black armor. Sparks danced across the chest plate. His circuit screamed. His mask flickered. But Vader did not fall. Slowly, painfully, he raised both hands, and he caught the lightning. "No more," Vader growled, his voice deep and shaking. "No, more." With one mighty push, Vader hurled the lightning back. The blue storm slammed straight into Palpatine's chest. The Emperor's eyes went wide. His own power, his own dark gift, burned through him. His skin cracked. His robes caught fire. He flew backward through the air and crashed into his own throne. The throne exploded in a flash of sparks and smoke. The throne room shook. For a long moment, there was only silence and the smell of burning cloth. Luke stumbled to his feet, gasping. Vader stood beside him, smoke rising from his armor, breathing harder than ever. "Father," Luke whispered. Is he dead?" A low laugh answered them. From the smoking wreckage of the throne, a shape moved. Palpatine rose, burned, broken, his face twisted into a mask of pure evil. His robes hung in black rags. His eyes glowed brighter than before. "You cannot kill me," he rasped. "I have cheated death more times than you can count." He raised one shaking hand, and from deep inside the Death Star, alarms began to scream. The whole station shook. The Emperor smiled through cracked teeth. "If I fall today, I will not fall alone." High above Endor, the second Death Star began to glow, not from super laser, but for something far worse. The Emperor had one last weapon left, and he was ready to use it on the entire galaxy. The throne room shook again. Red alarms screamed across every wall. The deep floor of the Death Star rumbled like a wounded beast. Somewhere far below, the reactor core was waking up, not to power the station, but to destroy it. "What have you done?" Luke shouted. Palpatine laughed, broken and bleeding, still smoking from his own lightning. "A failsafe," he hissed. "A gift to the galaxy. If the Emperor dies, so does the Empire. So does everything. Every fleet, every planet within range will burn with me." Luke's eyes went wide. He's overloading the core. Vader stepped forward, his breathing ragged. His chest plate sparked. Wires hung loose from his side. The lightning had hurt him more than he showed. "Then we end this now," Vader growled. Palpatine raised both hands again. Blue fire crackled at his fingertips. "You will not leave this station alive." The lightning came faster this time. Thicker, brighter. It filled the room like a blue storm. Luke raised his lightsaber and tried to block it. The bolt struck his green blade and sprayed in every direction. Sparks rained from the ceiling. But Vader walked straight into it. Step by step. Slow. Steady. The lightning tore at his armor. His mask cracked. His shoulder plates burned. But he kept walking, eyes locked on the Emperor. "For my son," Vader rasped. "For Padme. For everything you stole from me." Palpatine's smile vanished. Vader grabbed him by the throat. The old Sith kicked and screamed, blasting lightning straight into Vader's chest at point-blank range. Smoke poured from the black armor. Vader's voice box sputtered. His knees shook, but he did not let go. With the last of his strength, Vader lifted Palpatine high above his head. The Sith end today, and he threw him. Palpatine's body flew through the air, past the broken throne, past the shattered window frame, and down into the deep open shaft below the throne room. His scream echoed for a long time. Blue lightning crackled around him as he fell, lighting up the dark tunnel like a dying star. Then, a final boom, and silence. The Emperor was gone, but Vader was already falling. "Father!" Luke ran to him, sliding across the smoking floor. He caught the heavy armor just before it hit the ground. Vader's chest plate was black and broken. His breathing was a wet, slow rattle. The lightning had burned through his life support. "We have to go," Luke said, his voice shaking. "The station's gonna blow. I can carry you. Just hold on." "No, my son," Vader whispered. "Not this time. Don't say that. Don't you say that." Vader's hand reached up, slowly, and touched Luke's face. "Help me take it off." Luke froze. "Father, you'll die without the mask." "I am already dying." A soft, broken laugh came from inside the helmet. "Just once, let me look at you with my own eyes." Luke's hands trembled, but he obeyed. He unlocked the mask. The seals hissed. Steam poured out, and slowly, he lifted the black helmet away. Underneath was a man, pale, scarred, old, but alive. Anakin Skywalker looked up at his son, really looked at him for the first and last time. His tired blue eyes filled with tears. "You were right about me," Anakin whispered. "Tell your sister, tell Leia, you were right." Luke shook his head, crying. "Father, please." But Anakin only smiled. A real smile. A free man smile. "He wanted my body to be his throne." Anakin breathed. "But it was yours he wanted most. And we beat him together. We rewrote the ending, my boy." His hand fell from Luke's cheek. His eyes closed. And Anakin Skywalker was at peace. Luke held him for one long moment. The alarm screamed louder. The floor cracked. Somewhere far away, the rebellion was fighting for its life in the skies above Endor. But here, in this dying throne room, a son had saved his father. And a father had saved his son. Luke gently lowered Anakin's body. He picked up the black mask. He took one last breath. Then he ran. Behind him, the throne room burst into flames. Above him, the Death Star began to die. And in the stars beyond, the galaxy was about to learn. The age of the Sith was finally over.